you want to go chase a bag instead of chase the game. Mm-hmm. Chase the game. The game got the bag. Don't chase the bag. The bag ain't got the game. Mm-hmm. Chase the game.
Yo, welcome back. What's up? We got everyone in today. We got Lehigh legend in the flesh today. We got AJ, Mount Pleasant Hall of Famer, in a new part of the house. I guess it's a different house. Not even moved, but don't recognize that. Danny C. Danny C with the camo on. Caught the vibe.
Yes, sir.
Yerd. And then we got, of course.
Yeah, right.
Didn't catch a memo. Next time there will be a memo. There wasn't a memo.
Okay.
Me and Danny C are just on the same wavelength, so you guys need to hop on.
Keep it on the wavelength.
Chasing the game, not the bag, baby. Because the bag will follow when you chase the game. Deion Sanders. All right, let's get into it. We got so much to talk about. I know y'all peeped well, I say I know, but you guys definitely didn't peep the agenda, but it's okay. We typed it out, and we're rocking and rolling. So, Danny C, just kind of go through the updates, and you have the agenda?
I looked at the agenda, Chase. Yes, I have the agenda.
Okay. I was gonna say just
Doing our job.
talk about the bold points, run through what we're gonna talk about agenda wise, and then give us your news. And Danny C, let's hear it.
Yeah, Chase. Thank you, Chase. Chasing the game, giving me the rundown. So I'm gonna give you guys some news, and then we're gonna kick it back to Chase. We got the Minnesota Vikings. They could potentially target former Baltimore Raven 35-year-old DeAndre Hopkins. Exciting news. We got Giants. Giants signed D-tackle DJ Reader to a 2-year deal, $15.5 million. That's going to help out with the whole Dexter Lawrence leaving. It's going to be good news. We got the NFL and the NFLRA are close on the deal. Vote for ratification is tomorrow, Thursday. If approved, no need for replacement officials on that. NHL playoffs.
Boom.
We have the Carolina Hurricanes up 2-0 against the Philadelphia Flyers. I don't really care about any other NHL playoff game. Go.
Right.
Amen.
Great call. Dude.
Yeah.
Go Canes,
We got NBA
Go
playoffs in the West. The Lakers and the Thunder. I mean, OKC leads 1-0 right now. Jared Vanderbilt has a finger injury, and LeBron is 41. We have Timberwolves versus the Spurs. We got Minnesota leads 1-0 right now. Anthony Edwards is dealing with a knee injury. Will he be in the game? We don't know. We have in the East, we have the Cavs versus the Pistons. Detroit leads 1-0. 76ers versus the Knicks. New York leads 1-0. We have
Game's going on
Embiid
right
has
now.
been ruled out for game 2. Ankle and hip injuries. Embiid is out.
Oof.
We have UFC coming up. We have Truist Championship. A lot of stuff to talk about. I'm kicking it back to you, Chase.
Boom. Danny C delivering on the news, on the agenda.
Nice.
I can always depend on Danny C coming in clutch. Yes, sir. Number 1 Giants fan, baby. Let's go.
Dude.
Giants are going far. They're going far. Not only because their team is they did some crazy offseason work, okay, but at the end of the day, it's the fans. Danny C, the 12th man right here. All right.
It's
So
the
let's
fans.
get into it's the fans. It's the fans. That's at the end of the day. When you look at Carolina's success, 704 is backing up Carolina.
Yeah.
Everyone is loving Carolina.
Yeah.
When they're not doing good, so we're talking bad because a lot of these people are not local, so they're not like die-hard fans. There's a select few, but yeah. Let's get into the NFL news. Okay, so D-Hop going to possibly going to the Vikings, which is a good. I mean, it's rumors, so we're not gonna like make any guarantees, but I do want to talk about the veteran receivers that are in the hot seat. Okay, or not receivers, but just players in general. I have a list right here, and the 2 people that I wanted to kind of shine some light on is Xavier Legette is in the hot seat, is what I've heard and what I've seen through the media timeline.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about it. Apparently, he's doing the whole Chad Ochocinco, Chad Johnson little receiver camp. I mean, I don't know if you guys got a whole lot to add to that, but what are your guys' thoughts on XL getting
Me or
in
you,
the hot
AJ?
seat?
Me or you, AJ? Who wants to go first?
I mean, I'll just say I think we've drafted him on potential, and I think that's his chance this year. Is he's got to show up this year, but like he's got the size, he's got the speed. The route running definitely needs to be cleaned up. Getting feet in bounds. It's just all the technique stuff. So I mean, getting in that camp, it could change what's a make or break. I'm not really I don't have high hopes. It'd be awesome if he balls out. If not, I think the Panthers have done well. Kind of filling that spot already.
Right. I mean, I think I couldn't have said it any better. I think you look at just any team ever that's drafted two of the same position in the first round, back-to-back years. Obviously, it's not the person in the year before didn't work out. We traded up to draft him, then got Ted at 8. So obviously there was a tremendous need for a receiver that he just didn't fill. I think it just goes back to my point that I've been talking about for a long time is people do not know how to evaluate college players in general. You have a guy like XO who has a great year at South Carolina, but the majority of his routes were routes that you could go to a high school team and watch, the best high school player run the same routes, posts, 15-yard digs, goes, comebacks. Like it's not like it's not a complex route tree. And then you have one good year doing that, and you're just really kind of doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, he's bigger, stronger, and faster than everybody. I mean, the more he learns to play, like obviously, the better he's going to get. But it's at a point now where it's like there's no more time for just like pats on the back. It's like, dude, we're paying you a bunch of money. It's year 3. You've been here for a while. At a certain point, you just kind of got to bite your losses. And this is a big year for him. I think, to your point, AJ, we've done extremely well. Not in spite of him, but kind of besides him, like not really having to feature him a lot. Like I have seen so many plays that are just in my head of him just not getting 2 feet in bounds or dropping the ball. I think he's a good player. I just think the NFL is a different monster than what he kind of thought it would be. Not even that he thought it would be, but it's just a whole different level in college. So I think you just kind of got to give a guy like that some grace, and hopefully he sees a guy like Ted who comes here and wins, Rookie of the Year. That's got to eat him up. Like, so I just hope that he comes in with a fire. And, the worst thing that happens is he's not very good this year. We trade him or we cut him and release him. The best thing that happens is he has 600 yards, 4 touchdowns, and, we make the playoffs and win a game.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if anybody else was about to chime in on that, but I love to make the playoffs. I think that so he signed a 4-year deal, okay, and so he has the 5th-year option, but I think it is a prove-it year for him, and I think he's going to do the work. And I think if either way this season turns out, whether he does good or bad, I think we do end up trading him because of the fact that we got him with expectations for being number 1 receiver. This kind of gives me like a Devin Funchess feel, right? Where it's like but at the same time, Devin Funchess did deliver in scenarios where like he did scenarios. Okay. I'm not going to say he always delivered, but he did do his thing. But we asked Xavier Legette to do the exact same thing, and he just saying like I fucking asked him. But the Panther organization wanted him to be number 1, and he's not. And then Ted coming in and winning Rookie of the Year, it's like, okay, that's our big guy. He's a big athletic receiver. That's our big guy, dude. Like whether you don't have multiple big guys. Now, if he comes down and he does make a good have a good year, put up good numbers, do we put him in like receiver 2, 3, whatever, have another big guy? I don't think so. I think if he does have a good year, we get something out of him. Whether he has a bad year, we still get rid of him. I just think, what's the point, right? Like of having I respect him as a player. He's awesome guy, very entertaining person. I think he would do great at another team. I just don't think it's Carolina is his spot. I think he needs to go to a team where they do have bigger and better people or players, right? Not saying Carolina doesn't have. We got some dogs, okay? We got some freaking dogs, and I got some questions for y'all that I want to ask y'all that I put on the agenda to cover before we get out of this NFL topic, because we are NFL first show. but there is NHL and NBA going on right now, and the NHL playoffs, like some big games going on. But the thing is with XL, I think he can strive if he's around veteran receivers. And I don't think we have enough veteran receivers on our team to help him progress. And I think that's all about the progression when it comes down to it, because he's got athletic ability and he is a dog, but he just can't catch the ball. And that's the main thing, you know? So it's like, I think he needs to get on a team with some vets, man. That's my bottom line. So we'll move on from that. And
get him out of here, huh? Done with him?
Not done with. I think he, for his sake, dude, because I want him to do good. I want him to be able to produce, and I want him to put up numbers. I want him to succeed. I don't wish anything bad on him. He's great. He's a great guy. I have no idea who he is, what kind of person he is. He's an entertaining guy. He's entertaining. He's awesome, whatever. But like, I don't want this to be it for him, right? And then if he stays on the Panthers, to be honest, I don't think his career goes anywhere if he stays on the Panthers.
So let me ask you this. What do you think his trade, like what can we get for a Xavier Legette trade?
Well, it all depends on what, this next season, because it seems like there was some rumors that we were going to try to trade him this offseason. Apparently, when it comes closer to June 1, closer to the camps and stuff.
The receiver was basically just like
that's what I'm saying. And I think if it's not right. I think, someone that's desperate, that needs someone big that can, be a receiver, be a fill-in, I guess. Xavier can do his thing, whatever, but he hasn't shown his ability to be an NFL receiver. So, and it's a different level. It's a different level. So I think we do, if we don't get rid of him in the offseason, this offseason, we get rid of him in the next offseason. And that's just my thoughts and my opinions, which they don't mean anything, and because I'm not working for the Panthers, so I'm not making the decisions. But the NFL and the NFLRA, the union, the ref union, that's pretty big news. That's pretty awesome that they're not going to do fill-in refs or replacement refs and stuff. I think, what the NFL is kind of gunning for is what I've heard from Ian Rappaport on Pat McAfee show today. Said he get out of here. So NFL, what they're trying to do is shortening the downtime for the refs, right? And then more accountability, and then off-season work, and then the refs they're just wanting more money. So hopefully they come to an agreement. That sounds like they are closing on a deal Thursday. So we'll hear more questions about that. I know I've been doing a lot of talking, and I have some questions to ask y'all. I want to hear from everybody, not all. I don't know if Live2Amuse is getting fed up. We've listened to you, dog, talk a lot. So
no.
I'm not referring to that. Oh my gosh, bro! I'm just kidding.
I'm not referring to that at all.
All right, I'm just playing. Oh no, he's got a text. You got the inside scoop. Bad, good.
Depends who you ask, I guess.
Excuse my language.
The type of news I got, bro. Oh shit.
What is going on right now? Is this private? Private? All right. What does that mean?
Hands free, bro.
Okay, so private. All right. Well, then we'll move on to the questions.
I got.
Do you want to talk about it?
I'll talk about it when we get to the NBA.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So suspense.
Suspense. Drop that down there.
AJ, I'm nervous. DC.
I'm nervous, boy. So here are the questions. All right. So this is for the panel. I think I know Danny C's answer to this, but out of the QBs, all on rookie contracts in 2026, who would you want on your team? And whoever wants to go first, it looks like Looks like we got a few people that didn't read the agenda. No.
No, already.
Well, all right, AJ, you start us off. You can't do the same quarterback. You can't do the same quarterback. All right, go ahead.
You got read receipts on this thing?
Read receipts? I do not
actually.
So I just assume you guys don't read that shit.
No, I peeped it. What? Bryce Young. Who else?
Well, he's not on a rookie contract. He signed the extension.
Did he?
Yeah. Dan Morgan was right after the draft. Ooh. I should have made that clear. Tyler Shuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you pick him? Why would you want him on your team?
I just think he has really big upside. I mean, you look at him last year, his first he didn't start his first couple games, and then first ones he was starting, he was progressively getting better. I mean, beat the Panthers twice. That's not saying much, but he actually
still
looks like a true quarterback.
He did, and I agree with you on that one. And that was one of the QBs that
I don't want to take Danny's
guy
either. I'm gonna let Danny get his guy, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
take
my guy. I don't even gotta say my guy. I
could see that too. So,
which I was right there when I was thinking of this question to ask. I was like, I know Danny sees answer. I'm like, do I piggyback off that? Because, dude, that guy's a culture guy. If you're trying to restart a culture, you go for
He
J
is
Dart,
New
man.
York. Everywhere you see him, he's got New York
I love
Civics
it.
on. He's playing the part.
I love it.
And he's nice. He's nice on the field.
Yeah.
He's a little reckless, but Harbaugh's gonna get that out of him. It's gonna be good.
I'm excited.
To see what he looks like under John Harbaugh. I think that's gonna be big for him. I would say mine is kind of. I don't know. I was going back and forth between.
We all know yours, Nigel.
But
Caleb Williams and who?
I think mine would have to be Drake May, just off of the kid went to a Super
Drake
Bowl
May?
already. The kid went to a Super Bowl already. Just
Back you up.
Whoa.
he had to follow Cam Newton. I mean Tom Brady. Well, and Cam Newton, really. But he had to follow Tom Brady's footsteps. They went to a Super Bowl. I think he's young. I think he says the right things to the media, and I think he, is savvy in what he says and what he doesn't say. I know the guy a decent amount, not too deep, but I just think that you got a guy like that who already took a team that really didn't have a star receiver, and he's having to deal with Stephon Diggs and Cardi B in his ear all year. So I think he still was able to go to the Super Bowl, play pretty decent. I think the Patriots obviously didn't play a lot of Super Bowl caliber teams on the way to the Super Bowl.
No, the playoffs, they played some good defenses.
No, you play a defense with the backup quarterback who hasn't played in 3 years.
Yeah,
a lot of people
Broncos,
get a win.
yeah. I mean, the Chargers did have a good defense.
The Chargers are a whole other story. The Chargers are still trying to figure out what colors they want to wear. They don't know if they want to go dark blue or light blue.
Yeah.
Chargers are very confused, right? So I'm just saying, I think you got to go with a guy. I think it's either you can't go wrong with Caleb Williams or Drake May. I think I just like to go Drake May just because I think, you play long in the playoffs like that. I would go Caleb Williams. You're in Chicago, big market, first pick. But I think I'm kind of leaning towards Drake May on a rookie contract.
Okay. I don't know if you have a quarterback live to amuse, betting man himself, too busy with the NBA and MLB.
I am.
Sits up. So that's a no?
Yeah, that's no. The only person I would pick would be Daniel. Daniel's guy and that's Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
I would have said Bo, but that injury scares
Daniels.
Bo Nix. No. You didn't hear the question.
What?
Bo Nix is not on a rookie contract, but it's okay because
he's not.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Bro, trust me when I tell you, Bo Nix has.
Oh, my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. I will take responsibility for that.
He was ready.
I like Bo Nix. I like that.
Bo,
that was my fault.
Shout out to Brill, but I would have gone with Bo. But the injury scares me, man. Have y'all seen that?
He broke his foot, right? Broke his leg.
Yeah, and he's in recovery.
I wouldn't.
Did you see the post picture? after the surgery?
No, I did not, and I'm glad I did not because it was one of those things that
I couldn't
like
tell if those were fake or real.
Yeah,
Allan,
true. You never
I
know,
can
but
tell.
it's just hopefully it's fake.
They
because
did look
if it's
bad.
real,
AI.
if it's real, man, it's scary. Now, if there was no injury, I think that man, I think he could have. I think he could go. He could do some crazy stuff. So initially, when that question was like, I was thinking Bo. I'm surprised Nigel didn't pick homeboy. Shador.
Right. Well, he no, he's not.
I mean, I'm just come on, man.
I don't know
like,
that I like
hey,
Shador, like the media and stuff. Here's what I will say though.
I
lost enough games during the season.
I get the controversy around it, but you know,
I like it. I like it because he's a team
it's
player,
crazy take.
culture guy.
It's a crazy take. If he gets a shot, he
I don't
gets a
hate it.
chance.
Not that crazy.
It's gonna be,
Yeah.
you know,
Not that crazy.
And then I was thinking Cam Ward, but Cam Ward, he didn't perform. He kind of let me
He's
down.
done.
The Titans
Let a lot of
also
people-
suck.
I think
I know
he
they
didn't have
suck.
a lot of
I
time.
get it.
Terrible last.
But
He got sacked
I'm
the
gonna-
most out of any quarterback.
he's still. If I were to give top 4, he's at the bottom, bro.
I don't hate
Damn,
Cam Ward
yeah,
either. I don't hate Cam Ward.
So, but
Here,
I like
nobody
I like
said-
Bo and Jaden. But
Okay, okay.
oh,
I'm
no,
surprised.
Jaden
no-
Shador. I'm sorry, Bo and Shador. Sorry.
I was gonna say Jaden. I don't know. It was Shador. Yeah. I'm surprised. This is who I was gonna pick because I got his rookie card, and I know he hasn't, been in the scene as much because of the injuries and stuff. But Jaden Daniels, dog.
He tried to raise the value there.
Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Because
Those
your
injuries,
boy's
man,
got
scares
his rookie
Those
card.
injuries scare me, man.
Yeah, they scare you. Yeah, but Bo Nix. Yeah, look, Bo Nix made his
No,
run.
that's why I said.
Say to Jaden Daniels, man. Jaden Daniels made his run too on the freaking Commanders, dog. On the Commanders, dog. Like what? Yo, so that's my quarterback. What are you shaking your head for, AJ? White Knight? Wait, what's wrong with my answer? Jaden Daniels.
You said the Commanders like they suck. They got some good players.
They had a couple weapons. They had a couple weapons. I'm not gonna say
all the best Panthers players. And put them on the Commanders.
you make it to the NFC Championship for a reason. You make it to the NFC Championship for a reason. Not just one
arm. But, I mean,
That's scary, man. Just saying.
And he's the
That's a
size
scary
of
injury.
Look, I think he's a good player. No doubt. I just gotta. It's scary to see the Commanders go from losing to the team that won the Super Bowl to you're watching them play like, is Dan Quinn gonna get fired after taking the team? Like it's weird. Like
I get it.
Last year was weird.
But we're not talking about the Commanders. We're talking about Jaden Daniels.
which
And
who he plays for.
He's on the
Yeah. It's who he plays for. But we're not talking about the Commanders. We're talking about Jaden Daniels. Who would you want to start your team with? Have the team?
Injuries, man. It's scary. Man.
He made in his rookie year. He made it freaking to the divisional round championship, NFC championship, just like Joe
facts.
Burrow.
Well,
From
Caleb Williams
LSU,
on his rookie
one-
contract, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
which
I mean, he's
I think
probably a
Caleb
solid
Williams
pick,
is.
too.
Fingernails.
I think Caleb Williams is up there. It's just, I think
Dog.
something about him just doesn't give me like championship. Like, I don't think championship.
It's a respect thing. That's what it is.
No
Chase,
disrespect.
the word you're looking
No
for.
disrespect
No.
to Caleb.
Nah, it's not. But see,
Maybe it is.
it's
I don't
not
know.
about- it's not about the respect, man. It's like that's the downside to it, right? Like it's just the truth. Like whether we believe it or not, it's just the truth. It's like how many
It is
people
the
are
truth.
gonna
I just don't think-
respect
I think
in the locker room.
I think you honestly, after this point, you honestly have to kind of give Caleb Williams the nod over a guy like Jaden Daniels, just what he did in the playoffs in the regular season. Like I think, like the kid balled, like fingernail polish or no, like you put that nair on and take it off. I don't know if he's saying
Nair's crazy.
with that fingernail polish on. He shows up in a city like Chicago in the cold in the playoffs. Like,
Yeah.
In his city, yep.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I will say, like, he is the dog. Okay, so before we get too caught up on this, we're moving on to the next question. I got a few of them here, and hopefully we can get to all of them. But I'm gonna go down to the bottom three. So first, I'm gonna do who's most likely to win Offensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Like same player?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. My picks, okay? I'm gonna say Carnell Tate, offense, and then
rookie?
Yeah, rookie of the year,
Okay,
rookie
okay.
offense of the year, rookie offense and rookie defense of the year, and then for defense, David Bailey. Those are my dogs. I'm gonna put them up front.
That's what
Those
you're
are
watching. That's
those
what
are
you're watching this
my
season?
yeah. That's what's happening. They're getting David
going-
Bailey's gonna
I'm going
sack
Love.
3. Love, okay.
I'm going Love and Caleb
Don't you do it,
Downs.
Dan.
Oh, don't you? I knew you were gonna take.
I knew you were gonna take.
I didn't want to take. I didn't. If I was gonna go first, I wasn't gonna take Caleb Downs. For
I
defensive
have to
player
get
of
him
the
off the board,
year.
bro. I have to get him
Yeah.
off the board.
And I wasn't gonna do that because like I knew in my head I want that, but I'm like I know other people want that too, so I'm gonna say someone else because I represent. I said keep an eye out at the combine of David Bailey. I'm gonna hold to it. He's gonna win defensive rookie of the year. All right, who's next? Hey Jerry.
Yeah, sure. I guess I've got to pick someone different, right? I just, Fernando's up there in the odds, but I don't know if he's going to start until. I don't know if he'll start all season.
You see those clips of him at practice throwing the rock? Apparently, he looks a lot like Tom Brady. Apparently, they're saying he's like identical to Tom Brady. Apparently,
Those two
They
tall
said that about
dudes
Drake
with a
May.
helmet on who aren't very.
didn't they? Yeah, literally, he was like
Yeah,
they had
but-
him like side by side.
Let's be
Just
real.
tall, lanky
A lot of these dudes, all these dudes can throw the ball, man. It's the game, right? It's
Exactly.
running
They
the
would've-
game,
it's
man.
the
It's
game.
They made it to the NFL if they couldn't throw
You
the ball.
know.
Let's be real.
And so I hate when they hype about this, mini camp. Oh, throwing balls on air. Look at that. Oh my gosh, Tom Brady.
Wow, he throws just like Tom. Or no, the clip was does this look familiar? And it's like, bro, it looks like another NFL quarterback, or not even NFL. It looks just like another quarterback that has got the fundamentals down. Really.
Yeah, the hard part
Yeah.
about playing quarterback is not throwing the football. It's when there's 6 dudes in your face and one guy missed the block and one dude runs the wrong route. And you got to figure out, okay, I got the slide going to the right. They didn't listen to me. They went to the left. The blitz is coming to my face. So I protected. Oh, snap! The ball snapped. Now what do I do? So then that's the hard part about playing quarterback. But I think it's. Y'all tell you. I think for offense, I got to go with somebody different. I don't even know. I mean, I think I would just kind of. I think Danny C had it perfect. It's gonna be Jeremiah Love, I think, and then Caleb Downs on defense. Simple as that.
I mean, like I did not say you couldn't.
Yo, Dan, you didn't.
because I didn't say
Dan,
that. I didn't say that, so that's fair enough.
Dan,
I like it.
you not rocking with your boy Reese? Arvell?
I don't know, bro. I didn't watch him in college. I gotta see him play. His like interviews after kind of he didn't.
But under
He's a
under
football
the new
player
coach,
for sure. That guy.
He's
is
a football player. He is a
He's
football player.
under the
Yeah.
right coach,
He needs a helmet
Under the
on.
right-
That
dude.
guy is a football.
Got the
Harbaugh
cul-
loves
got the
him.
cul-
If
got the
listen,
culture going.
Harbaugh loves him. All right, I love him. All right,
Hey,
he's gonna do good.
I
The
said-
question was who's gonna win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I don't always have to go with Giants players. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I think
Yeah.
what
That's facts.
and I
I'm
think
saying keep an
Danny's
eye out,
point
man.
is like, I think Arvo Reese is gonna be like, I think Harbaugh is gonna find him one role that he does really well and just kind of stick him at that. He might not be like offensive, like defensive rookie of the year this year, but 2 years from now, Arvo Reese in that same role is gonna be a dog. But you take a guy like Caleb Downs who can probably start at damn near every position for the Cowboys in the secondary. They're gonna have that kid in the box, outside the box, blitzing, bluffing, probably playing wide in the slot. Like he's gonna do a lot. And like I think honestly, the Cowboys.
How was he in the
defense is
spotlight?
gonna run. Bro, he started for Nick Saban, who was a DB coach at Alabama. Nick Saban called him one of the best players ever. Like the kid's got it. The kid's got it.
He's ready.
The kid's got it.
Dope.
All right. Well, you got some predictions, Live2Amuse?
No, I mean I just keep an eye out for Reese. I say that. And then I guess offensive player. I'm gonna go the dude that I started the whole series with, and it's delusional take. Don't get me wrong, but Jordan Tyson.
It's not delusional.
With it.
He's a dog, bro.
Man. The only thing that scares
and we're talking
me is
about
QB, but
I get that.
We'll see.
That's reasonable.
That's the only thing that scares me. The only thing that scares me, I think they're gonna try to do a lot more running this year. So that's the only thing that scares me. But if they change it up, get practice, get things going, I think he might have a weirdly great year. That surprises people. Kind of like
you
with
might have some
in Jigba.
You might have some inside information, Live2Amuse, because I've been hearing some reports of that the Saints aren't too happy with Alvin Kamara since he got Dennis Allen fired, and now Dennis Allen is with the Cowboys. Cowboys
So they might be running.
It's not too happy. They might be trying to chuck that thing and get old AK out the building.
But the thing is that you just need the QB. You need the QB to be able to do that, right? Because the wide receivers is only as good as the QB that they got, right? You could take a trash wide receiver.
Some reason, people think Tyler Shuck's going to be good this year, Allen. So you might not be on no bad one.
Honestly, if people can,
the Saints guy, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's just we'll see, man. There's nothing I feel like I don't know, nothing really I feel like stood out. But again, things change, man. I mean, look at Bryce Young. You know what I mean? So things can change.
Yeah. I will say, as a Panthers fan, the Saints are not. None of their players are winning any awards this year. So I'm gonna go throw that out there.
And that comes from the hate in his heart. Not just kidding.
100%. And
long shots, first and back.
Ooh, long shots.
We're talking long shots here.
All right,
we'll be
plus
waiting for the show.
1,500.
Plus 1,500. Just throw $1 on it in the name of Chase the Game. Just do it.
$1. Yeah. And that ain't happened. All right, moving on. Okay, so out of all these rookies, all of them, who is most likely to win a Super Bowl next year? I'm going to go ahead and just throw out before you guys jump the gun here. I gave you guys Caleb Downs. They ain't taking Ty Simpson. So the Rams at Ty Simpson is my prediction there. Boom. Go ahead.
Damn it. That was going to be mine.
Yep, I knew it was, or not you, but specifically, but I knew someone, so I go ahead and take that out the board. I'll let you get Caleb Downs, but that's it.
It's harder.
Damn.
Who's next?
You know what?
You're probably right.
You know what?
He got on the phone with McVay and he said, "You ready to make history, coach?"
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Ty.
On Monday. See you, bud.
He was, McVay got off the phone so quick.
Oh my gosh, it was like him cracking up. Yeah.
What?
I was ready for you to do it, AJ.
I was gonna say, hey, pick up Stafford's pass. It's like that's kind of what he was giving out.
Make sure you get Stafford's pads.
Stafford's the guy. It's like, but crying on the phone. I don't know. He's excited. He got drafted. He probably will.
He is excited. And I mean, like, dude, as a quarterback, I mean, who else would you want to back up in the league? Matthew Stafford, reigning MVP champ, like MVP champ. He won MVP. Not, right? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whatever. They beat the Panthers in the first round. Whatever.
You can have that one because I'm gonna take Mendoza.
Oh, okay.
AJ. Let me take your Mendoza and raise you a Mansour Delane. You got a Patrick Mahomes coming back off ACL.
Ooh, I like that.
I think the defense gets better. I think the reason why they won their last Super Bowl was because the defense was so good. I think Rashid Rice. I haven't heard anything about him in the offseason. He might be good to go if he doesn't miss 4 games and starts the season fresh. I think he's a dog. He's a true, legit, I think, number 1 receiver in the NFL. He's just an idiot sometimes, which we're all idiots, but you can't be an idiot with $400 million in your bank account, and there's a possibility in the future that's called being a criminal. I think he needs to the Chiefs just kind of do what the Chiefs do. They still got Andy Reid, Travis Kelce. The refs are going to be the refs. It could be Kelce's last year. Why not give him a ring and have him and Taylor Swift, get married at the Super Bowl? Why not?
They broke up.
They did?
So they actually might do good this year.
They broke up?
Unless it's Cap. I don't know. But that's what I seen on /heard.
Didn't they get
really-
married?
I think the sky would fall down.
What do you mean
I don't think
broken up?
the sky would.
Aren't they
They-
married?
There's no way they
Thumbs
broke.
up. No way they're
No
married.
way.
Are they actually married?
Did they not?
I don't know.
Didn't they not have a wedding? Or they're engaged? They're engaged.
No, they can't be married.
They're engaged.
That would have been on
They're engaged.
everywhere for a week and a half straight, dude. And if they did get married, it'd be like right before NFL season, just to kick it off and then make the NFL about Taylor Swift. It's just dumb narrative, bro. Like
No way you
stupid
get
shit.
married for the season.
You know what I'm saying?
I-
Right. You
I
don't
don't
get
think they
married
broke
for the
up.
love. You get
I think
married for
we
the
know
bread.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
And that means they're doing the opposite of what Chase says. You got to chase the game, and then the bag follows. But people these days
they're
don't
chasing the
understand that.
bag.
All
They're
caps,
chasing the bag.
no
What?
spaces.
No spaces.
But I don't know if they broke up.
Um,
if they broke up, then Chiefs probably gonna be back to dynasty if they
This
still
motherfucker
together.
say if. You said they broke up. You said
I
if
think-
they broke
yeah,
up.
I thought they did. I could be wrong, but I feel like
Where'd
I
you
saw
see
something
this
where
at?
they did break up.
All right.
just
Well,
on, like, the news- the
we'll
news
keep that
stuff.
out. The new stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. All right. We'll
don't
keep
think that's
that. We'll
true?
keep the new stuff.
All right,
I
hold on,
don't,
hold on.
but-
I'll figure it out. Watch this.
Will Man
I'll figure it out.
Mansoor.
I'll figure it out. Watch this.
Steve Spagnola.
Reggaeton.
Is going to. Is he going to be an instant difference maker in that defense?
You don't trade up for a guy at 6 a corner and not have that guy start. He's going to be a lockdown. He has to be a lockdown corner.
You think that
they gave it weight?
and
He
then you
has
think
to be.
they-
Okay, I
He's
was wrong.
plug and play right now. He's plug and play right now.
I got fooled.
Wrong.
I got
So
fooled.
okay. All right. Well, we won't spend any more time on that. We really don't really care that much. I don't know if you guys do, but I just don't. So we're moving on. All right. Well, that wraps up all the NFL news. I mean, we got some more stuff to talk about. We've been talking about it for a minute. So let's move on to we'll harp on the NHL playoffs a little bit. Obviously, the Canes are up 2-0 lead. The Philadelphia Flyers and the Canes are playing Charlotte Hurricanes. And the first game of the second round was the most viewed game in playoff history. Okay, NHL playoff history, not hit the out of the second round. So I said that because it sounds good. Anyways, so Canes are up, and then we got Colorado Avalanche. They're the other dominant team to look out for, and then the Vegas Knights and the Ducks. I'm not going to say that one, but we're not really too worried about that side. We're really worried about the Avalanche because we probably will face them in the championship. But I got the Canes winning it all. Hop on the wave, support your team. Let's go Canes, baby. I don't know if you guys have anything else to add to the NHL playoffs.
To really add because it's like I'm pretty sure it's Canes across the board. If it's not Canes across the board, I can show you where the end call is, so you can press it. I think
boom,
it's Canes all the way, man. It's just
Canes all the way, baby.
It's part of the narrative. We make it every year to the playoffs. We get all the way to the semifinals.
We lose to the Panthers,
and then we choke. So I don't know about this year, but no, just kidding. No, but Canes all the
nah.
way.
The Panthers ain't in this year. We normally the past 3 years we lost the Panthers. The Panthers go and win it all. Okay, Panthers ain't in it this year, and we're dominant. We're up 2-0 right now. I don't even know.
We haven't
pretty sure
lost
they're playing
playoff
tonight.
Game. We haven't lost a playoff game.
It's Montreal and Buffalo.
Like a
But
Montreal.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
we haven't lost the game, and I think we're gonna keep running it as long as we don't have to face the Avalanche until the final game. We'll be good to go.
Yo,
But I don't know if you guys have
imagine
anything to harp on that. But
Imagine.
we'll move
that,
on to
man.
the. Oh, I'm not just imagining.
No,
it.
I'm
I
saying,
know
no,
it's gonna
no,
happen.
I'm saying, check this out. All right, so check this out. Canes win. North Carolina blows up. That brings the momentum into next year for Panthers and Hornets.
It's
have a
already,
crazy
dude.
year. Panthers have a crazy
Panthers.
year. We make it playoffs, both teams.
Wait, no.
Oh,
Well,
all three.
second round for both
Yeah,
teams,
technically,
but,
Hey, yo, chill.
I
don't wanna say this.
We keep moving. We keep building
AJ,
up
Danny
like-
C, CEO, please correct me if I'm wrong, but the Hurricanes made the playoffs. The Hornets made the play-in. I would kind of count that as a playoff game. The way this shit's going out. So,
That's like,
but then,
that's like
three teams.
That's
I think
like getting
we're close.
Look, I'm a
diehard
Wild card.
Last place
diehard.
Let's count the wild card as a postseason.
This is last place. Okay, whoa. Definitely not last. I agree to an extent, but I'm going to go ahead and say, as big of a Hornets fan I am, that's not the playoffs. But it's the game before the playoffs, and I think the fact that the Magic whipped up on the
Magic
whipped up on the Pistons a little bit. They did not finish the job, but the Hornets could have. We're not even going to go there. But I like it. The Panthers made the playoffs. The Hornets made it to get into the playoffs, which is right there.
And then that's not hard to do.
Canes.
I get you.
What do you mean it's not hard to do? What do you mean it's not hard to do?
The play-in
is
hard to get into. The play-in.
Then why ain't everybody making the play-ins?
Dude, it's you do technically you do this. Like that's how the NBA.
Not everybody.
Now. No, but the thing is like before the NBA changed it all, Adam Silver changed it. If you were the 9th or 10th seed, you're not, dude. You're out. You're not out. You're not going to the playoffs at all. But now the rules have changed where the 9th and 10th spot can still fight to get into a play-in.
And
that's how it is.
And that is a great decision because the Magic put up
and still get in the playoffs. So it's like that's the only reason why I say
that's not bad. That's not a bad decision.
Play-ins, I mean.
That's not automatic play-ins because there's plenty of people that did not play in the play-ins that were
two teams,
not last in the league.
That's not last though.
That's only
last.
He said last in the league.
All right. I feel like that's more of like giving a participation trophy to the people that like lost. Like if you need to give it to them, okay.
Well, I don't think that's.
I'm not saying they made the playoffs.
I think we're pushing it.
I'm not saying they made the playoffs.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying they made the playoffs.
Great season, great finale to the year. But I'm not going to give them credit for making play-in. That's the only thing.
You had a great point, but I have to 100%. And I think to your point, yes, play-ins obviously like arbitrary. We go back and forth all day, but you can't say that. And you see a team like the Magic who took the number 1 seed to 7 games, and it's like, all right, so obviously the plan is not a joke. So it's like, so I understand what you're saying, but to a point,
well, no, the Magic in the East ended 8th seed. So if there was no play-ins, they
were the last seed. I know, but to your point, they still could have lost in the play-in by being
what I'm saying. But I'm saying
point, which is,
what I'm saying is though, Nigel, is that if the play-ins was never in place, they still would have made the playoffs because they finished 8th seed. And it's first through the 8th that go.
You and I both deal in the world of reality, and the reality is that's not the case now. It's changed, so they still have
for
case.
Sure.
They still could have lost.
I'm just saying, not for sure, but it makes sense why they got in because they finished 8th seed. Which, if the plans weren't there, they still would have finished 8th seed. So no matter what,
which is 4 seeds above the last
seed, they still finished 8th seed. Yeah, so they are where they're supposed to be. And then obviously with the competition,
but still, an 8th seed should never take a 1 seed. An 8th seed should never take a 1 seed to 7 games in the first round of the playoffs.
I agree with you. But it happens all the time in NBA. Look at the Miami.
That's
Heat
why they added the plans.
Yeah, Miami.
That's why they added the plans.
Go crazy.
We'll move on from that.
Finals is an 8th seed.
Let's
Mavericks went to the finals as a 7th seed. So yeah, I agree.
They did. They made it makes it more competitive at the end of the day. It makes it more competitive. So we agree on that, and
I agree.
Glad that the play-ins, they're not counted as playoffs, but we're glad we have play-ins. So it gives us hope, gives us momentum into the next season. Next season, making the playoffs.
Yes, it does.
Rookie of the year in my heart, in my head, Concanipple. All right, moving on. So let's go. So we got.
I believe I am a lion. Makes it true.
We got. Hey man, that's why you made the profile picture, right? Lion.
Because I can act the character, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
NBA baby, the playoffs are insane. Rookie of the year is not Cooper Flag, and we're moving on. No, he is. Cooper Flag earned it. He earned it. Whatever. Moving on.
He did it.
We knew that was gonna happen. All right. So. Anthony Edwards' knee injury is insane with the Spurs. I think if the Spurs lose game 2, they're done. I think that's what happens.
Whoa. That's a
if they
crazy
lose game
take,
two,
Chase. Tell me more about that.
they're going 4.
Put
They're
your money
going
there.
4-0.
No, Chase, hold on. So you're telling me
I like that. I like that all day. I like that.
Put your money there.
What do you mean? Put my where's my phone? I don't know what my phone is.
Yo,
Bet that right now.
You're saying they gonna sweep if they lose game 2?
If the Spurs lose game 2, they're gonna sweep.
Whoa.
The Timberwolves are gonna sweep the Spurs.
Whoa. Dang, that's
and
a
you know,
crazy take,
hey Jay, the Lakers are not winning the finals.
Oh, Ant's playing tonight.
He's playing tonight, dude. You saw that knee injury, bro? He's a dog. Yeah, he played last night. He played like for 20 minutes, and he put up some points. Yeah, he made a difference. And that dude is going to if they win tonight, if the Timberwolves win tonight, mark my words, they're going 4-0.
You wanna know what?
And they're
to Chase's point.
That's a
and I thought Victor Wembanyama, Victor Wemby was MVP. That's who I betted on.
Let me ask you this: Allan, Danny C, and AJ. I know y'all seen Jaden McDaniels in some of those post-game interviews. The Wolves feel different. Like, I don't know if they sweep them, but I do like them when the Wolves feel a little bit different. Like, they feel like they got a little bit of shit to them. Like, I know they had some shit to them before, but I feel like they got some stuff to them without Anthony Edwards.
I mean, the Spurs are not experienced. The Wolves are experienced. They've been here. They've been in situations like this where they take it the distance and they've knocked out teams that are higher ranked than them. They've done it.
They don't need KD. Hey, plus 172. It's there.
Plus 172. I like it. Shit, I'll put
for them
$20.
To win the series. For them to win the series,
dude. Is there a way I could do it like they sweep them? I'll bet that.
There is a way. Probably there is a way.
There has to be a way to find it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to deep dive on that, but
I'll put them on somewhere on some book.
That is a crazy take, man. But you know what?
But
sometimes you need a little crazy because look,
the Spurs are going to do the thing.
Look, bro, this is my philosophy, Chase. To give you credit, right? And I'm gonna take a crazy take and a regular take. The regular take is you're always crazy until it happens. Then you're what? A fucking
genius,
right, bro. And second take, long shot. Can get deep in here. But everyone thought Jesus was crazy.
Facts, dude.
Hey.
Facts. Most wisest man on planet Earth.
Look, man. Typically, my thing is this. This is how I kind of think of it, to be honest with you. Honestly, this is real shit. If someone tells me, if I hear a bunch of people tell me one person's crazy, 9 times out of 10, we probably should listen to that person.
Hey, dude.
They're right
that's
about
what
something.
happened with Benjamin Franklin, Albert Einstein. Dude, you name it. What? What did you say?
Dude. That was a terrible take.
Now, it depends on what they're saying, though. Okay? Now, like, something as crazy as, lightning in a bottle or something, or, I don't know, E pi equals squared, whatever. But, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. But
me neither.
Hey, plus
the Timberwolves beating. All right, let's go.
AJ found it. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's stick to this real quick. So that's Chase's take. AJ's egging this on as much as he got the odds for it, which means
I'm betting right now.
I gotta hear AJ's take. So AJ, you don't
send me the link
take at all? You don't agree with this take at all, AJ, or do you like it so much that you found the odds? I gotta hear it from you, bro.
I was curious on the odds. Number one, number two. I could see it happening. I took the bet I said earlier with them just winning the series.
You took Timberwolves winning.
I like that.
I don't hate that take, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
You shouldn't hate it.
Yeah, he said
I don't hate it. It's a great take.
You should love it.
It's a great take.
Love that shit.
Well, that's why I said, like, the take, bro. The take is look, man. The take is so crazy that it makes you think just a little bit. And my thing is
crazy,
like, bro,
though. It's not. It's not that crazy. The Spurs are a bunch of rookies, dude.
Basketball.
They're young and they're new to the playoffs. Okay?
But I
Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards they're dogs, bro. They're not
dogs.
rookies. And they've been here before. They know what it takes. The way that first game went, this second game goes, and they smoke them in San Antonio? They smoke them in San Antonio? Yeah. Is that where the game's
It wasn't
tonight?
smoke. It was a game. It was a game-winning shot. But
okay, not smoked. But Anthony Edwards just came back off that gruesome knee injury. I would never even watch that. I'm not even gonna watch that shite because it makes me crawl. But dude, he comes back. He's a freaking dog for that.
Okay? He only played 20 minutes.
I don't know what.
That's good.
And he went off.
And he went off.
Dude, he's gonna come back healthy.
It's not a bad.
As much rest you can get. He can come back. And dude, look, don't get me wrong. Victor Wemby, I say Victor Wemby because I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. He is going to take the NBA by storm. This is his rookie year, bro. This is his rookie. He's going to take the NBA by storm. Second year. Sorry. Second year. Sorry. My fault. Second year. Because I put him as MVP, not rookie of the year, MVP. Yep. And
you knew it.
Yeah, I knew it.
You're right.
No, but dude, this guy's a freak, bro. And he's gonna get some dogs behind him. He is playing with a bunch of rookies, and he took them to the playoffs.
With a bunch of dogs right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they're dogs, but they're young and they're inexperienced compared to the Timberwolves. And I think that's why they're going to sweep them.
I think Allan, I think you're right in your point, but I think what I kind of bring my point back to is like I feel like the Wolves have been so close for like 2-3 years now. Mm-hmm. Like it's like I think they kind of just have too much experience. It's like we talk about like with the Panthers, like I think it's a situation with the Panthers and the Rams. Like I don't think the Panthers on paper are as talented as the Spurs are as a basketball team, but like it's a young team versus a team that's kind of been there in a sense where it's like the Wolves have been so close for so long. Might not be a sweep, but I just think that their mindset is just like, we're not even concerned with a second round playoff game. Like we know what it takes to win. Like without I feel like this. Both the team superstars didn't play as well. Wemby obviously played more minutes. Anthony Edwards came off the bench. Wemby had 12 blocks, and the Spurs still lost. I mean, obviously Wemby is going to play better on offense in different games, but I mean, Anthony Edwards is not going to be playing 20 minutes every single game. Like you can't just count on him not playing a lot. So I think you got to just look at it like that. It's going to be a good series, but I think the Wolves have the makeup of a team that's ready to kind of make a run.
And I will point out, when it comes down to these playoff games, what I've heard is the refs will like tend to lean towards the great players. Let them get some fouls. Like Shy getting all his fouls. Look, nothing against him. He is a fucking dog. He gets his buckets. He does his thing. But he does add a little, cinema to it. He adds a little act to it, right? He throws into it. He's a smart player because that was always when I grew up watching the NBA and I heard NBA analysts talk about NBA's. He's great at getting to the line. And that made him a great NBA player. He was great at getting into the line. Getting free shots, free throws, okay, and making those free throws. And nothing against that, but I think Shy is getting Shy. Why am I saying this? Why am I so bad with names, dude? Shay, whatever. Shay is getting to the free throw line a lot more than Anthony Edwards is in that last game. Because I look at Anthony Edwards and it's like a lot of things. He's like, chewing out the ref, saying he's not calling stuff. And a lot of things it's interesting to see this because I think a lot of these, correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys are seeing something different, but Victor Wemby is getting a lot of defensive calls when it's like the flip side of the call where it's like a lot of these great players get the offensive calls for shooting free throws and stuff like that, shooting calls, whatever, penalties. But it looks like Victor's getting away with a lot more defensive calls where they're not calling those defensive penalties where it's either goaltending or, other stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm curious to hear what your guys' thoughts on that, if you're seeing that or not. But that's what I'm kind of seeing on my side. And the fact that Anthony Edwards has still got away with that dub and the Timberwolves got away with that dub, I don't know. I think it's like that's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I don't hate it, man. I will just say, from the Spurs point of view, I've been watching them all season. I've been keeping up with them all season. And in my from looking at them all season, but we all know, I mean, just because you have a good season doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna have a great playoffs. So I obviously can understand, the Timberwolves take. But if the Spurs can get to a point where they can get into flow like they were during the regular season, it's difficult for me to see the sweep aspect. The sweep is crazy because if you were keeping up with the Spurs genuinely, it's like, I don't know. I just don't think they would not get a win out, at least. And I think that was my only friction with that. Timberwolves winning, I don't hate it because I can see it. I could absolutely see it. I just think, the Spurs have a lot of fighting to do. But on one thing I will also admit is that I think it really does depend on tonight's outcome, right? If the Timberwolves do win, that's gonna make I'm gonna have to rewire and rethink some things. So we'll see. But the sweep to me is just kind of crazy. That's the only thing.
And I think to anybody who's ever played a team like AJ, Danny C, Allan, CEO, I think we can all agree to this point. It's like it is hard to beat a team twice. It is extremely hard to beat a team 4 times. It's like a sweep it's a hard thing to do, but it's hey man.
I think
if
the
a
Spurs
series
just
can be
got
swept,
a little bit more.
it's
They got a little bit more, and that's the perk of having young guys, right? If you can cultivate a culture of young people, I mean, think about it. Even
OKC won the finals last year with all young guys.
Yeah, all young. They were the youngest. They were the youngest average team.
Yeah.
So, depending on how the culture is, and depending on the mindset of all these players are at, they can overcome veterans all the time, or like people that are more experienced if they have the work ethic and the connection to really make things happen. And I think the Spurs is a team that has that. I think they really can make it happen. I don't know if they're going to go all the way to the finals because I really do believe just the Thunder, man, is just crazy how they get their calls and stuff. Like going back to the Thunder thing. But I guess I could fill y'all in on the information I got at the beginning of the show. Since we got
fill me in, and then
I want to
here before you go on your little tangent, go on to that. All right, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna pop over. I gotta knock this out real quick, okay? You guys keep it flowing, going. You guys talk about the rest of the NBA playoffs and your little scoop, okay? And then Danny C, I want you to go into. We're gonna transition to the NFC or UFC, okay? UFC 328. I want you to shine some knowledge, Danny C, because I know you like following.
I got you.
Fights. So we'll transition to that. But Live2Amuse, give us your knowledge. I literally gotta go to the bathroom so bad. So just give me a second. You guys keep the show rolling. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
CEO, baby.
Chase the
game. We CEO, baby. Chase the game, dude. That man
so what I will say is
so
technically, if I'm in CEO's house and CEO left, does that make me like interim CEO for a little bit?
Interim CEO,
like a tad,
interim
right?
CEO, baby.
A second, right?
Interim CEO,
right.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't know what he said. He said a lot. All right, he said a lot before he left. I would say I like your point about the Timberwolves. It is hard to sweep a team.
But
AJ,
is tough.
To your point, I have a question for you, AJ. Before we switch into UFC with Danny C, it's hard to beat a team 4 times in a row. I've had to play.
I'm not gonna take it.
It's
I'm not
hard.
taking that play. Absolutely not. Not taking that play. I mean,
all right, but let me wait. So, but going based on because the other team too that I know we wanted to touch on is the Lakers and Thunder game. You still on Lakers, AJ?
I can contract for $35 right now. What do you guys think?
Take that, dude. The Lakers were not what it is said, dude.
The Lakers
win one. They're not, dude. They're Shea had 18, and they still. It wasn't like they like it, it's.
I don't know.
What I'm about to tell y'all is crazy, man.
I
mean,
what I'm about to tell y'all is crazy, man. I just got.
Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah, I want to see the news. This is breaking news. What's the news?
I actually have the full script. I have the full script of the Lakers and the Thunder game and what's going to happen.
Lay it.
And so,
I want to hear it.
Man. All right. So this is what's going to happen.
Okay.
You still have that play in, right, AJ?
Yep.
Keep it. Lakers in 7. And I'm telling you how it's going to happen. Okay. OKC is going to win next game. It just is what it is. They're going to do their foul baiting, little dance moves on the court that they do, get their little foul calls. They're going to think they're going to get big-headed, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know what's going to happen in game 3?
Does Luka come back? Is that what it is?
There's this guy named Luka Doncic that comes back in game 3. Where last time he got the famous look up, he did that on 3 people. You know one of those 3 people he did that to? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also did to Lou Dort. Third person is Devin Booker. So, Luka is unguardable. Then you have a vet like LeBron, which y'all already heard my LeBron take on this year. This is his last year. Whether people want to believe it or not, this is last year. This is literally his absolutely last shot. And the only way it happens, literally the only way, is if Luka comes back, and he comes back game 3. So you have a guy like Bron, 19, 20 plus years.
I'm with it.
19, 20 plus years in the NBA, finals more times than people been in the NBA. Playoffs, more playoffs than any player in the entire NBA. You got him. Then you got Luka, who brought a Mavs to PJ Tucker, was your number 2 on the Mavs. Not PJ Tucker, Washington, I'm sorry.
Washington.
PJ Tucker.
Hornets legend.
Motherfucker.
R.I.P. the boy. R.I.P. the boy.
PJ Washington was the number 2 on that team. And he brought it to the finals? Luka Doncic and PJ Washington to the Western Conference Finals, by the way. Western. Yeah. Which is the West has been the best side of the NBA for the last
10, 15 years. Yeah. Easy,
it's just the truth.
Yeah.
So that means he's had
He not to have Kyrie. I guess he didn't have Kyrie though.
He didn't have Kyrie at one point. He didn't have Kyrie because go ahead.
Alan, let me ask you this: when the Mavs went to the finals that year, did they play the Thunder in the playoffs, or are they still terrible?
They played them. Damn.
So Luka already got the recipe type.
Luka is Luka Doncic, bro. There's a reason why, dude. I don't know if anyone knows this. This man was on point to average 37 points a game, bro.
Yeah, I saw that during the season. I thought it was a mistake.
37 a game.
I thought it was a mistake.
And by the way, Shai did the same thing, where Shai averaged about 32, 33 points a game. You know how many of those were free throws? 16. So you take 16 out of your 32, you're regularly scoring 16 points, bro. That's why you got only 18 the other night, because you weren't getting the calls as much as you were getting. Then you have Luka Doncic, who averages going to the line about 7 to 8. He gets 7 to 8 free throws on average, but he's averaging 37, which means he's getting 30 points by himself with no free throws. He's averaging 30 with no free throws.
Allan, I love the take.
Wow.
So the thing is when Luka comes back, you got Bron.
Here we go. No. I want Live to Amuse AJ. I want to hear it.
I love the take.
I want to hear it.
I love
Lakers
the
in
take.
7, bro.
There's no way they pair them 2 up and they don't get some action out
They're
of it, right?
They're going to win, bro. And LeBron's going to go out. All the conversations of the GOAT conversations going to go out the window. I'm already ready, bro. LeBron's going to be the owner. He's going to retire. Ha, ha, ha. I got my 5th. Ha, ha, ha.
I don't know about owner.
Luka's got his ring. Luka's doing his thing. Yeah, they're going to probably figure out a way to get LeBron his finals MVP somehow, even though he's not going to earn it. They're just going to figure out a way to give it to him. Ha, ha, ha. Then all the people chirp Bron this, Bron that. He's going to retire. Then after his retirement, because he's already a billionaire, he's gonna go own the Las Vegas new basketball team. He'll be the owner, GM, and he'll still be in the game of basketball, kind of like a Magic Johnson and a Michael Jordan. I mean, are you guys catching my drift? Same thing.
Loves LeBron.
And he's gonna do this. He's gonna do it. He's gonna just do it, bro.
But he's not a
LeBron is the greatest ever.
He's not a Bron fan though.
LeBron rider.
Yeah, he was a LeBron hater apparently.
I hate LeBron.
Yeah, okay.
So this is coming from someone who hates LeBron. I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't like him.
All right.
But
I gotta check you on this. 2024 Mavs. You said PJ Washington.
Was their number 2.
Kyrie Irving was on that team.
I know.
Don't put down the former
team. Okay, he was.
Look, I know
you're right.
He was averaging 19.
PJ was corner 3.
But how many times has Kyrie gone? But how many times has Kyrie gone to the finals by himself, just himself? He needed LeBron.
You can say that for anyone.
He needed for Luka.
You can say that for Curry.
No, Curry did that himself. Man.
KD?
KD had to join the Golden State to win. KD?
Curry, Clay, like the Slack Bros, man.
Yeah, 100%. But that was built in house. That was all in house. So, no one had to switch teams. No one had to move.
Great.
No one had
I'm so glad you brought that up. That's why. What do y'all think?
My generation, that's the most respectful finals, and those are the most respectful wins because that was an organic team culture. It was organic.
I want to know what y'all's take is, and AJ, I'm curious to hear what you say because Allan, I think I might have an idea of what you have to say. I'm not sure yet. What do y'all think about the whole Draymond Green saying that Steve Kerr hindered him from being an offensive weapon in Austin? Him and the whole Austin Reeves back. I think Draymond Green is stupid. I think he's a great basketball player, but I think there's no way in hell anybody with 2 eyes is going to say, yeah, let me get Draymond Green the basketball over Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, or pretty much everybody else they had. Like it's kind of a no-brainer in a sense, but I'm curious as to think what y'all think.
Kyrie, though, did come back down 3-1 and win the finals with LeBron, yes.
With LeBron. He never did it by himself.
Oh, God.
Whoa, what? Dude, Kyrie Kyrie pulled dude, a lot of games Kyrie carried those games.
He did. But
as a Duke fan, you can't give Kyrie his credit?
No, I can give 2 things can be right at the same time. I can give him credit, but also acknowledge that someone else is also.
You can be right and wrong at the same time, though, too.
My whole point, though, is you said Luka did it by himself. It's like, I mean, come on. He's obviously Kyrie will be probably.
But there was a point there was a point Kyrie got injured again, and Luka had to go 4, 5, 6 games without Kyrie in the playoffs, like multiple times, and also throughout the season. Like
but they didn't finish.
Look up how many games Kyrie played out of his last 4 or 5 years in the league, bro. It's like
I promise, man. I hope you're right. I hope the Lakers win it all. I really do.
1/6 of the regular games. He's just been injured a lot. Yeah. But Kyrie is a dog, bro. He on the court.
Yes, he is.
When he gets on the court next year, I can't wait to see what he does with Cooper, bro.
I'm excited.
That's gonna be love too, Dukes, because I'm still waiting to hear the last UNC player that came out of UNC that's in the NBA that everyone talks about. I'm still waiting. There ain't none.
Kobe White, big dog.
Kobe White.
Going off the bench.
Kobe
White. What are you talking about?
Kobe White. He's not even an all-star.
Hey, he's a man.
Whoa. He's an all-star. He just missed the vote by like 2 or 1 players.
He wasn't even an all-star last year.
No, I was saying he missed it. He didn't. No. Yeah. I was just giving him a hard time. Hey.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, because we have team players, dog. We got team players, bro.
Yeah,
okay?
Players,
we don't have individuals. We don't have individuals like you guys. We have team players. Okay? All right, look. All right. What is the record between UNC versus Duke? What's the record in basketball, men's basketball? I forgot. I'm pretty sure UNC is up. UNC is up on the wins versus the games. But hey, look, we won't even go there. We won't even talk about it. We're moving on. Okay, we spend enough time on NBA. It's great. UFC, let's go, baby. All right, we got UFC Saturday, May 9th, 2026, 328. UFC 328. It's the Kuzman. I can't even say his name. And Sean Strickland fighting.
Hamza.
Yeah. Hansman. Why is it so hard for me to say it? I don't know. Hamza. That's why Danny C is here for the UFC. And then we got, so you got the agenda pulled up, obviously, and the heavyweight, the welterweight, the lightweight.
I got it all.
But we'll talk about the main card, obviously, in the prelims. But take it away, Danny C, with the UFC.
Yeah, I mean, with the main card, we got Hamza Chimaev and Sean Strickland. I don't even know if this fight makes sense. Sean is literally afraid of Hamza. He's literally said it on interviews.
Is he?
So, like,
What?
yeah, bro.
Really?
Like, Sean, bro, Hamza is a gangster, bro. Hamza ends people. Now, and Sean Strickland's literally said, like, someone's made a joke, like, oh, you got Hamza next. And Sean was like, nah. Like, he didn't want any piece of that. So, moving on from that, Hamza's... I think it's going to be a dominant win by Hamza. And then we have, at flyweight, we got Joshua Van and Tatsuro Taira. I believe he's a Japanese man. 18-1 this guy is. Only one loss. That's my take. Tatsuro.
One loss?
Yeah, only one loss.
So,
and then,
Danny C, what's the locks then, bro?
All right, if you want the lock...
Sounds like he's giving them away.
If you want the lock...
I need the locks.
Hamza Chimaev, Tatsuro. At heavyweight, we got Waldo Cortez Acosta. He's 17-2. It just makes sense. We got at welterweight, take Sean Brady. He's 18-2 over Joaquin Buckley. Joaquin Buckley's a dog, but I'm sorry, Sean Brady is a dog, a bigger dog. Then we got
bigger dog.
At lightweight, we got King Green versus Jeremy Stevens. Jeremy Stevens has 22 losses. I'm giving it to King Green, who's 34-17. So if you want the lock, I wouldn't even bet on anything lower than that because those can go anywhere. Those early prelim fights, I don't even bet on those because they can go either way. There's just I just don't know anything.
Even prelims too. Even prelims at 7 p.m. So we got the early prelims that start at 5, and then the prelims that start at 7 p.m. And all these guys are, correct me if I'm wrong, trying to earn a spot, right, in the main card spot. So they're going to kill people. And I think, honestly, the more exciting fights, in my opinion, obviously you want to watch the big names, right? And obviously I did not know that about Sean Strickland, about him being scared of him. But, I mean, dude, I don't blame him. That dude is definitely an intimidating guy. He seems a little psycho. To be a UFC fighter, especially as world class in your weight class, I think you have to be a little psycho in the head, or a lot of psycho, because you hear all these stories about these cats after the fact of, them going nuts, and they're not even like taking stuff, So, and a lot of them, take their vitamins, the THC vitamins, all that good stuff and stuff, and stuff. But and maybe that's what helps with their relaxation and stuff like that. But you hear about, who am I thinking of? Brazilian guy.
Pereira?
I seen his who?
Alex Pereira?
Yeah, no, not Alex Pereira. No, he doesn't really come off as like loose in the head, I guess. He's more of like, he's loose in the head, but he's like as like a killer. Like he's like, you throw him in the woods and he lives in the woods type of deal. I'm thinking of like someone like man, I'm drawing a blank on his freaking name. Not Jorge. Let me see. He fought recently. Gosh, I hate the fact that I can't even think of his name because this sucks. I really hate the fact that I'm bad with names. Because it's like you would be like, oh yeah, that guy is psycho. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so he's a Brazilian guy, South America. And I've watched his not 30 for 30. It's not called 30 for 30, but I've watched his like documentary stuff and like how he's had like domestic disputes and shit and like all this other stuff and like recordings of police calls and stuff. And he's just a little screws loose in the head, but it goes to show, man. That's how he. Look at this freaking fight, bro. Look at this, bro. Oh my gosh! Like these kids want to kill each other. These cats want to kill each other, bro. Look at that. Like this is how they get. This is how they sell fights right here. People want to see that, bro. People want to see people kill each other. And on another note, so Danny C came in with the locks. Tune in for the locks on the UFC, obviously. On another note, we'll take a huge 360 spin on the sports we'll go transition to golf. UFC to golf. How about that transition to the Truist Championship that's going down.
Oh, sorry.
What is this man saying? No, what's up? What's up? No, what were you saying?
No, I was about fights, but something just came out about Johnny Manziel about to fight somebody.
Oh, Johnny Manziel and what's his name? Bob Minery, the meme, the announcer meme guy. They're fighting. It's a boxing match or a UFC match. I don't know what it is. But it's all pretend. Look,
bro.
We're gonna tune into the UFC 328 because that's gonna be entertaining. Apparently, this is getting a little hype because of the North Carolina or the America, the freaking world, whatever. Blah 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 blah. We're not gonna get into politics. All right.
So
James
you don't know
Winston.
what I'm gonna cut you off, but
He's gonna be announcing FIFA
World
Cup.
I just want to say this real quick. People give a lot of people flack for a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
I don't want any quarterback who runs around, who's fast, who's not, a great thrower of the football. I'm not going to say anything else. But I don't want any more discourse about who can and can't win a Heisman. You got a guy like Johnny Manziel who's fighting a guy like Bob Menery in a boxing ring. From now on, all these Heisman committee people, this whole thing, it's not a club. It's just whoever you want. So this, I think, should shine a light on, because the fact that I didn't know this before right now. The fact that this guy is a Heisman winner, a first-round pick in the NFL, is fighting. It's not like Le'Veon Bell, right? It's like this guy is a prestigious winner of an award.
That'd be a good fight.
People just can't.
Le'Veon Bell and Johnny Manziel?
No, it would not be.
No, it wouldn't.
I want to see that. I want to see it. Le'Veon Bell would kill Johnny Manziel.
I was like, no.
Yeah,
No. Yeah, you're fine.
It comes to a point of
Thanks.
it comes to a point of like the standard is always changing, and I just think that is unbelievable.
I mean, dude,
money is crazy. Money's crazy.
What's his name? Paul? Logan Paul. Literally boxing Floyd Mayweather. That happened in real life. That wasn't like
also Mike Tyson, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, Mike that is even crazier. But like the fact that Floyd Mayweather was not like retired or anything, he was actually boxing, or I guess he was retired in that. He claims he wasn't retired, but he wasn't fighting any like professional fights and stuff. Right. But Floyd and Logan.
But those are two people with a fighting background, regardless of money. And I get it. It's gross. You don't want to see You don't want to see Mike Tyson fight a young dude. But you got two dudes who don't fight just for money.
I will give credit to Jake Paul. He's definitely marketed his fights, and he started to fight legit fighters. But we're not addressing that. We're talking about Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul, which Logan Paul, WWE, not a boxer, and he's fighting a legit boxer. It's interesting how this dynamic works and how social media and media in general just takes over decisions and how people think. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But move on to a local golf tournament, Truist Championship. It's a PGA Tour in Quail Hollow, Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to the 704. Rory McIlroy is a favorite. Cameron Young, second favorite. Xavier Scheffler, or Schauffele, or what do I say? I'm so bad with names. But Schauffele, yeah, he's yeah. There you go. And then I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this next guy. No, fuck it. Ludwig
Adberg. Yeah, he's a dog.
He's a dog, apparently. I don't know who he is, but noted
Nigel should be
for
the one with the
excellent
golf
recent
box.
form. 4-stop. Yeah, dude.
Real shit.
Here. We're getting to that. Here. And then Matt Fitzpatrick is the next. And then Jason Day. All right. Lehigh legend Nigel Somerville.
Nigel's, yeah, bro.
Give us some locks on the golf. I want to hear. I want to hear who's favorites. What are we rocking with?
Let's talk about it.
And I will say we talked about Rory McIlroy winning the Masters and how he was going to practice there. He's a 3-time winner at Quail Hollow, seeking his 4th victory on the course. That suits the game.
Yeah,
boom.
I think it's kind of simple. I would go Shane Lowry, but he's skipping the tournament.
Shane Lowry is skipping the tournament.
Yeah,
I did
Shane
not know
Lowry's
that.
skipping the tournament. I would say I think I like Rory just because I feel like Rory's on such a high right now. When it was Wells Fargo, I think it was a little bit different, sort of buzz. It's truer now. It's the same kind of buzz, but I think Rory's just in a spot now where he's so locked in. I think it's got to be Rory. I think he skipped the last couple of tournaments for a reason, so I think you got to go Rory in a sense here, just based off numbers. I like Rory.
All right, I like that. I mean, anybody else have anything different to say? I mean, Cameron Young just did win the Cadillac Championship, which I am playing at the Blue Monster next week on Thursday. I'm so hyped about, dude. I'm so hyped to be playing on a Trump National course. I've never played on anything that nice before, so
tough.
Just had to boast a little bit, but freaking, you don't think.
Hey,
Chill.
AJ, you know what? That's a
Chill
guy
out.
to say.
Chill
I
out.
love that sentence.
Chill out.
Post the score.
Look, Blue Monster is probably 35% water, dude.
See what you see.
I'm not. I'm literally going. Tomorrow. I'm going, or sometime this weekend. I'm going to a golf store, buying balls, and I'm packing them in my suitcase because I'm not buying a ton of balls I'm gonna buy some balls at Trump National. I'm gonna do it, because it's for the experience, for the vibes. Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna get tees. I'm gonna get my tees there, whatever. But I'm going to pack balls, and it's going to be a ton because, dude, that course. I don't know if you guys watched the Cadillac tournament. That course is 35-40% water, and I'm like, I thought when I did my research because I wanted to talk about the tournament, found out my dad got us tee times, whatever. Hype about that, but freaking. I watched the tournament. I'm like, oh, it's not just the 18th hole because the 18th hole is literally the whole left side of the 18th hole.
Water.
It's almost 500 yards of water on the left side. That's the entire hole is freaking water. And I'm like, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good trip. We can get a little yacht going on Friday too. You're it's gonna be lit. But so. I think I like Cameron Young, but at the same time, he just won, and I don't think he goes lights out. He is a dog though, so I'm gonna say Cameron Young. I'm gonna say Cameron Young.
The money.
I'm gonna say Cameron Young.
That's the money. That's the money. That's Chase's money.
He's the second favorite. He just won. Okay, so here, coming off a win last week at the Cadillac Championship. So he's rolling, bro. He's confident. He's feeling good. He was on Pat McAfee today. He's talking his shite.
Distracted.
Distracted. No.
AJ, who's your guy?
Oh yeah, AJ.
No, oh,
AJ, who's your guy?
Hi, AJ.
Don't
I'll
say
pick
what
Matt
if it's Ludwig.
Fitzgerald or Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't even know his name.
Nah.
It's crazy.
I'm just gonna say a follow-up name.
I like it. But he's not even gonna make the cut.
I'm gonna go Ludwig Adberg just as a second to Rory because I think Ludwig is due and he's
as the hedge
really well.
That's the hedge.
Yeah,
Well,
I like that. Yep.
Here's what I gotta say. Both of those guys that you guys just said, they don't even make the cut. How about that?
Who's your hedge, Chase? Who's your hedge? You don't need a hedge. You're all
I'm telling
in
you right now. So here, I'm gonna go ahead. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here, listen, I'm gonna do Matt Fitzpatrick and freaking Eber not even making the cut. And I'm gonna F around. I'm gonna F around and put Jason Day winning it all.
Whoa.
Sorry,
These stupid guys not making it.
Hey, man.
How about that? How about that for a long shot?
Kev Smith always tells me something, and he said he does have the number to St. Jude if you do like to donate. That's
crazy.
That
is crazy.
Hey, man.
Dude,
He gave me the number
shout out
so many
Kev.
times I could pass it to you.
That motherfucker takes 10, 15 parlays, and then he's like, the one leg doesn't hit, and he's like, oh, how did I not hit? I'm like, bro, you got 15 legs,
you
dog.
got 20 legs.
You got 20 legs. Yeah, they're likely to hit, but it's still 20 legs.
It's still 20 legs.
Damn.
Somebody sneezed wrong. That parlay.
Well,
strategy.
I like it, but then I think the strategy is maybe -1 every single time you don't hit that one. Because he's got 20. So it's like you can minus a couple. All right.
Yeah,
here's what we're going to do. We've been here for an hour and 26 minutes. We're going to call it. We talked all about the sports. Tune in for the Truest Championship, the UFC 328. You heard? With the NBA playoffs. We've talked about that. You heard? And then the NHL playoffs. Shout out the Hurricanes. You're right, I'm done saying you put and then we did the NFL.
LA Lakers as a parlay. You might as well call yourself Jeff.
LA Lakers ain't winning, dude. They ain't winning. I'm sorry, dude.
Wait, no, he didn't.
Hey,
he didn't hear
AJ,
he didn't hear the take. AJ, he didn't hear the take.
I didn't hear the take, but here's what I gotta say. Here's what I gotta say.
His own pod.
Here's what I gotta say. I go back and edit it. I don't always watch the whole thing though. Here's what I gotta say. LeBron James is better than MJ, Michael Jordan. Boom. That's my debate. I'm sticking to it. LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. It was different. They played different games. And I'm not going to do the whole comparison because they played different games, bro. Watch the what's the 2020 the COVID Jordan movie?
Well, Last Dance.
Last Dance. Can you hear me? Am I so loud right now?
Yeah. Back up from the mic.
All right, yeah. Chase the game. All caps, no spaces.
All right, don't be like that. All right, don't be like that. Salute y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all give me a heads up if it's too loud. If I'm too loud, be like, yo. I appreciate it. All right, but LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. All right, salute y'all. I appreciate y'all time. We freaking excuse my language. And that is it.